The more stories come in from cities and counties across the country that are trying to find ways to secure their schools, the more it becomes clear that the Mark Warners of this world have overplayed their hand. We have watched as city councils and school boards across the country, they're defying their more progressive state capitals by finding ways to allow their trained staff to carry firearms as a last line of defense. And we've seen Democrat-run state governments try repeatedly to shut them down. But it doesn't appear that these blue state capitals will get the last word on this, at least not in Hudsonville, Illinois, where School Superintendent Julie Kraemer preempted any attempts by progressives to meddle in local affairs. Well, she just went around him and became a police officer to be able to legally carry her firearm on school grounds. She says, quote, "If somebody comes in to try to hurt my kids, we have something other than a stapler to throw at them. We are no longer a soft target. We have options. I'm just going to be a superintendent that happens to also be a police officer. I have to be able to protect my kids," end quote. Now, her decision was prompted following budget restrictions that prevented hiring a full-time resource officer. Her training began last year after a gun-related incident at a nearby high school in which a student was shot by a peer and disarmed by an unarmed teacher. Now, Ms. Kraemer already had her concealed carry license before she began training to be a police officer, and she personally believes training, like she has received, would be essential for any educator hoping to be an additional line of protection for their students. People are stepping up, and every block that's put in their way is being pushed aside. It is an excellent way to work around budget concerns as well as pushback. Whatever it takes, we will protect our kids. And kudos to Ms. Kraemer. Thank goodness for real common sense and security reform.